My islands have been invaded by a massive army. But the good news is I have this humble group of amateur heroes, but I'm gonna turn them into some of the most powerful heroes imaginable. The more we fight, the more powerful we can become. The better the loot and the gear we're gonna acquire, and we'll level up, allowing us to dish out even more powerful attacks and magical spells, because this is Double Dungeon. There is our glorious party. Christian the Paladin, Amber the Pyromancer, and Elm the Druid. Love the names. Nobody has arrived into town for the harvest, and so we are going on an adventure to just see what's going on. And it looks like Greenwood Isle has been invaded. So after traveling across the sea, we can save some villagers, and we'll get certain rewards. These skill points are going to be very, very important at leveling up my party. Double Dungeon is out now. You can buy the game on Steam by clicking on the link in the video description below. And I want to say a big shout out and thank you to Double Dungeon for sponsoring today's video. This truly is a gem of a game. So let's get back into the action. Now, the enemies set up camp here, but this is no ordinary tent. It's actually going to be spawning enemies, so we want to destroy that as early as possible. That being said, it has a few token defenders, but there's also booty. We've got a treasure chest, and it's looking quite nice. So, our paladin here will probably want... I want to take out the scout who's going to be firing ranged arrows at us. Decisions. I'm going to go punch this pig in the face. Now, the die we rolled are a 6 and a 5. So after doing our movement, we can do an attack turn. And I'm going to be doing... I guess I'll just use my 5. So, easy peasy. Now from there, we only get 1 attack action per turn. We could re-roll the dice if we want, but one of the things that I could do is use a little bit of extra movement this turn. I get 6 extra movement, so I could just charge this guy and be ready to take him on next turn. Now we have no more die, so we have no more actions. So you take the classic RPG formula, put in some fun die rolling, and you get this. Now, ooh, there we go. Firebolt could work. Let's go ahead and re-roll one of the die. Hey, double 6s. Fantastic. And I'm going to move as close as possible to both of these guys. Attack. I should be able to just absolutely destroy that idiot. Oh, that's fantastic. And from here, I could do a buff to get some movement to head over to this treasure chest, which seems like a pretty good idea. Or just move in range so that we can destroy this pork tent. Now, the next guy who's going is Elm, my druid. He rolls his die and double 5s. Not bad. And his attack has a range of 5, so that's fantastic. So we're gonna move probably here, and we're in range. Now, we only do 3 damage. Some attacks, doesn't matter what you roll. As long as you have a successful die, like, it's limited. And, you know, our druid, he ain't the biggest out there. Now, we haven't suffered any more, so I'm thinking what we do is we get our movement buff. And maybe our druid, that's got 3 health, so he does the least amount of damage, so having him ready to open up the treasure chest before the round is over, I think is the ticket. What are you doing there, buddy? Okay, he's shooting his token arrow, and we're gonna have another little porkling. Now, I'm not a big fan of our die rolls, so what I am gonna do is re-roll the 2, and I got a 6! Ha-ha! Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, let's destroy this as quickly as we can, and I think we'll buff. So we've got 2 armor, so we should be able to deal with some of the incoming damage. Now next, our pyromancer's up, and we should be able to... Oh man, we're 1 tile away from being able to... Okay, I've got it. We're gonna do 3 physical damage, destroy the tent, then move up. Actually, we might not even need to move up. Let's do firebolt from here. Huzzah! This is really coming together. That being said, it's a relatively early in the game combat encounter, and I want that treasure. So we'll use our 4, and we got a leather shirt. Fantastic. And what we could do now is I would love to heal my paladin. And it's got range, it's got plenty of range, so we'll be able to heal up our paladin, end our turn, and now all we have to do is deal with this little pork scout who's got a measly bow and arrow, and he's down to 1 health. And he's either crying or wet. You shot my druid? That is rude. Smited. Now, remember, we got those 3 upgrade points. The skills. Plus, we got a fair amount of gold, and we completed our submissions. as well as gathered a leather shirt from the treasure chest. I can already tell that this game is going to be a problem for me in terms of just like time commitment, because I will want to play it a lot. All right, so let's go to the party and see how we can level up our heroes. Now, I'm a big fan of just like more damage is better. He's our tank, so giving him more health seems to make a lot of sense. Oh my gosh, increases amount of uses. Yes, more damage. Deal 3 physical damage with a shield bash. Does that mean I have a second attack? Could I? Hold on. This is for science. All right, so now here, I really liked the firebolt having some pretty good range, so I could increase the output by 1. Now, there may be a case for more mobility in the future, and let's go ahead and see our druid skills. He's got splash, entangling roots, and then increasing match HP, but he's also the healer of the party. So while we didn't upgrade him, he's still an integral part. Let's go ahead and get him some skill points and make them as powerful as is humanly possible. So what is the tactical situation here? There's a booty chest right there, the pork tent, and we got some grunts and a scout. You know, I might be able to take them both out. I think I would need to re-roll a die. Let's go ahead and re-roll this 2. 2 of 2. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just can't do it. It deals 1 fire damage? Oh, it's the die plus 1. Okay, so I can kill that guy. With the 3 plus 1, boom. The scout is dead. The others are going to have to charge in here. So, if that's the case, we might as well buff us. Because there's nothing else we can do. We can't add armor. And I could re-maneuver towards the tent. But in time, I hope to add more die. Now, Elm can do ranged damage, but only 3 physical damage and apply wet, which makes him more vulnerable to lightning and frost, but we don't have any of that. And in fact, we have fire. I'm gonna go ahead and just open up this chest. We'll buff our movement with 6. We're gonna attack the 10. Start weakening it. That's exactly what I plan to do. I totally didn't forget that, you know, he can't attack in range 1. I know exactly what I'm doing. Ooh, good rolls, a 6 and a 4, and I can run right up here. I should be able to smack him with the 6. And remember that I have like 2 attacks. That being said, I'm not in range. So I'm thinking what we'll do is quickly buff our movement and run over to the tent. Now, no more dies means no more moves. So what does the little guy do? He rolls a 4, but he's not in range and he's got a melee. That being said, we've got another enemy. So we should be able to easily finish off this tent right here. So Amber goes first, then Elm, and then finally Christian. So Christian, you've got 3 damage. What do we got? We'll move up, and I'm in range to do both. So I can do 3 physical damage, or I can do this plus 1. That would be, allow me to destroy this tent. It's 6. Does it have some kind of an armor on it? Oh, it's the water. Wow, that is interesting. But learning lessons. We're learning things the hard way. Okay. We'll do 3 damage to that guy, and then 7 fire damage to this. We would have destroyed it had I not put water all over the tent. But you know what? Sometimes lessons can be learned 3 ways. 1, not at all. 2, the easy way, or 3, what I clearly chose, the hard way. Open the treasure. Can I use a 1 on that? Would that work? Excellent. So we got some glue, and I would love to be in attack range, which I am. So we re-roll this. Got a 6. I don't think it'll do too much. So do I take this guy on and force this guy to move? Or do I just end the tent? He's got 2. All right, yeah. I think the play is to finish this guy off. And this guy's movement is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could get into attack, so we'll move just out of his range, so we don't suffer any unnecessary damage. I'm digging this, man. Like, the combat is solid. Okay, so let's go ahead and just use our weaker die. It's 5. We'll move forward, and I'm just smited this dude. We already got the treasure chest, so another quick attack. And we've got more skill points to spend. Now, we got 3 of them. I know that we want to make our druid more powerful, but I'm tempted to just like stack this in. You know, it's like you have 3 children, like, I don't have any favorites, guys. Reduce the dice's value by 1 on a butter knife. Combine 2 dice. Oh, that's intriguing, but we don't have more dice yet. So we need to figure out how we get more die. Now we need to spend 1 more point, and then we can unlock this, it seems. Increase amount of uses of on reroll. We don't want that. So shield bash. Oh, inflicting stun? Yes, please. All right, now we've unlocked this. Shield monster gain 1 shield at the start of your turn. That's pretty big. Divine Smite, your next melee attack deals an additional 4 holy damage. 1 extra dice per turn. There it is. That's what we wanted. Now, we need to spend 1 more point. We're going to get all of these guys to extra dice first. Flame Armor. The next 3 units that melee attack the target take 2 fire damage. That's intriguing. I would just rather have just more damage output. I mean, in terms of power scaling, I feel like things are already getting a little bit out of hand here. I'm feeling pretty solid. So we need to protect the villager here. I'm being ambushed. Now, how many skill points here? 3 and 3. But this looks like a new enemy unit, as well as some chickens. So that's a big guy with a hammer. All right, so here is the villager's very cute little farmhouse. I want to like come in here and just start like planting a field of crops, but I guess the life of being a soldier has chosen me. I'm not seeing return 4 chickens. Okay, I need to go up and grab the chicken. So we're gonna need to do some movement and then we'll grab the chicken. All right, and then I got throw the chicken. I can throw them. So we could make like a conga line. It's not really a conga line. We're not dancing. So we'll end the turn, but I have the chicken, which means they can't kill it now. So, all right, we need to get 4 chickens. Do I just race ahead and get them quickly before these little guys start beating them up? I mean, our paladin definitely has to get up there. So we're gonna buff with a movement of 6, and I'm gonna grab this guy. But look at this, we've got 3 die now. So I should just be able to use any die, right? I can throw it back here. So I think this guy could take all 3 of these enemies, actually, if need be. Oh my gosh, those were terrible die rolls. We know we're already gonna need a re-roll. Now we can upgrade the amount of re-rolls that we get. I need a 2. That's a bummer. I'll have to buff the 5 and get here, pick it up. Now you just need a die for inaction. 2 chickens in hand are worth 4 in the bush, they say. Stop beating up my chickens. That being said, they're only doing a nominal amount of damage. We just need to secure 4. End the mission with Elm at full HP and apply stun to enemies are the bonus objectives. We'll get a little bit of extra gold. We might get some other things as well. But this guy's definitely gonna get smited. Okay. I didn't think they were gonna bring in more troops because I didn't see the tent, but it is of no concern. To the pen, the chicken pen. Where's the chicken pen? I'm getting nervous, man. I think it's the house. For science. Yes, okay, it's anywhere in that place. Good. Yeah, look at that, big boy. Big man. Let's go ahead and re-roll the 1, obviously. And we got a 1. All right, our re-roll chances are not being very good. We'll put the 6 here, smite this idiot. And then I'm thinking, might as well just add the shield armor. And I should be able to, like, move 1 tile. Yep, he's just gonna go out and fight him. 1 brave warrior to destroy them. Yes, look at this. All right, so just for this measly price of 2 out of the 4. We'll buff you back, and we've got both chickens are right here to get the last ones. But he needs to stay further back. So if he stays no. Oh yeah, we need a shield bash with this guy. I can get all these objectives done. Now he's out of die. It's very critical. I'm thinking the best long-term utility we're gonna get on our upgrades is adding more die. We'll have more actions, and more actions is what you call more. And more is better. Luckily, that guy rolled a 1. Ooh. 2 physical damage against the chicken. Okay. And another enemy. Okay. Amber, that's some pretty poo-poo rolling. Okay? We're gonna need to get that better. We'll re-roll the 1. Give me a 5 or 6. A 2. Okay. Well, I gotta buff movement to 3. Not gonna be enough. And nobody's in range. I could smite a chicken if I wanted to, but I can't do anything else, so. Oh, I know I have a dice available. There's nothing to do. Oh, and we can undo our movement. I knew that. 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're gonna have to do movement, attack. In 3 or greater, we inflict stun. So we're definitely gonna do that. We'll re-roll. Oh, this is perfect. If I can get a 3, 4, or 5 on this re-roll. Yes! Fantastic. We'll buff with 2. We've got exactly what we need. And I've got 2 shield bash. Wait, no, I almost did the wrong one. Oh, but we only have 1 use on it. Bummer. Well, this guy's gonna die. Ha ha! All right, so upgrading so where he has 2 uses of his shield bash seems like a pretty good idea. Yep, we'll do that. This is gonna be risky. The percent chance that we get a 5 or 6 is not very high, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I didn't reroll. I just took the movement. Son of a gun. Plus we didn't have the actions anyway, so it is a mute point. Now, this guy got 6 points, just took out one of our chickens. Luckily, there wasn't a bonus objective to keep all of the chickens alive. So the pigmen are coming, and one of you is gonna get shield bashed to the face. Oh gosh. Good rolls. Pretty solid. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do it that time. Just take it, start running back. We're almost done. I need to get you to get a shield bash. We will shield bash this guy. Oh wait. Oh no. I need a smite. It needs to be greater than 3. So we will buff movement for 2. I won't have to reroll anything. Attack, shield bash with 3. Sub-objective completed. And we've got 2 chickens in hand. Throw that chicken back. I think it ends. I don't think I need to defeat all the enemies. It's sort of like, I'm seeing it as a race against time. Once the chicken run, man. So I've got young kids. And my daughter recently got sick, like with a stomach bug, and we watched all of the Chicken Run movies. Like all of them. And here I am, protecting chickens. I love it. All right, throw that chicken. And give me the sweet taste of victory with all of our submissions completed. So that gives us extra gold and a leather shirt. Hot biscuit. We also got those potions of healings. Not that we've necessarily needed them. So with the most recent update points, we definitely want to upgrade our girl here. I think increasing rerolls, I'm starting to appreciate that. So we need an extra die. Now look at this. So if we wanted a 4th die, we're going to have to start saving up 5 skill points. But we need to get Elm up to the point where he can get his one. So that's 4 skill points away. And rerolling is pretty clutch. We'll give you some more health, potions of healing. Combine 2 dice. Sounds pretty juicy. She's got some pretty good damage output. I love this, like the discovery of the island. As we complete one objective, we open up more little events. So the road ahead seems dangerous. Oh, but this unlocks a shop. I've got a ton of gold. I'm very curious to see what Ruby has. So we need to clear the way for the merchant. Oh, how fun. A proper Heroes Party escort mission. So they're gonna run down the road. Now, first things first, Amber and then Christian, but then, which porklet? This guy in the back. Okay, we don't have to worry about him, and then it's Elm. So if we can destroy this tent right off the rip here, I think Christian could do it himself. Oh, wow. We got a new one. Look at this guy. Pork warrior with a little hammer, and then we got like the little pork grunt. The grunts ain't nothing. Now, in high numbers, they become dangerous. But they ain't right now. All right, let's just get this out of the way. 3 physical damage. Oh, and this is 7, so I could kill this with just her. Let's do that. Can I do it with a 1? I can. All right, she did it. Now with this, do we do a buff? I could get 4 movement, but I would need... I can't... Oh, if I roll a 6. If I roll a 6, I can do this. I can do some damage. I mean, it's worth it. Let's see. 3. Okay. Well, we didn't. So we'll buff our movement and start making our way over here. Definitely not liking that 1 or 2. We'll re-roll the 1 and get another 1. Come on, man. All right. So if I move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get up in this guy's face. Kick his butt. I'm gonna eat you, you little porkling. Get in my belly. All right, 5er. So if it's 3, we do stun. Deal 3 physical damage. Yeah, we'll do the 1 here. Now I won't stun him, but that's okay. We don't need to, because the shield bash just does 3 damage no matter what the die is. You just need a die to perform that action. It's a really interesting take on like die mechanics, I think. Like to have sort of like the delineation there. Some moves require high dies to do more damage. Others, you just need to have a die available. So it's almost like, I'm intrigued. I'm digging it. All right, I've got a fantastic 6 here to do on a reroll on my movement, which will put me in range to do some splash damage. Guess we'll go for the big guy, and we'll end our turn. Now, presumably they'll bring in more little porklings, like spawn them in like the chicken one. Good, nice. That guy's got a lot of damage. Luckily, my druid, who has the healing abilities, is nearby. And it's her turn, so this guy can't run behind her and slap her in the back. 3 physical damage. That's about all we need. We use the 1. Easy. And this is 5. Yeah, he's got 5. So I could use the 5 on him. Hey! And that battle went fast. Namely because of where defeat enemies with fire damage. Whoops. I mean, technically I smited that guy with fire at the end. That should count, man. Give me the bonus objectives. Hey, thanks again for saving us. Come on in. Absolutely. All right, Ruby. Give me the goods, lady. What do we got? Build a stationary gunner bot? Intriguing. Become resistant to fire damage. That seems huge. A stationary healer bot. Split 1 dice into 2. This is an action? Not a one-time use thing? We don't have any lightning damage. Increase all physical damage dealt by 2. That would just, like, we're pretty close to that. We're about like 113 away. I would like an epic power charm. What I don't know, we'll sell that. Wait a minute. Did this refresh? No, it has the item that I sold. We're gonna exit in a quick test. It's the same relics. Excellent. Now, before we enter the next combat, we gotta get our boy, Mr. Elm, and set him up. He's got the reroll. Multiply output by 2? Excuse me? That's some big healing. And we'll give him a little bit of HP and then give you an extra die. So this guy's got 15 health, 3 die, 4 movement. So presumably, we can increase movement. Seems pretty good. I'm gonna sell that. What else can I sell? What else can I get away with? That's 100. That gets me. Yes! Increase all physical damage. Guess who's getting it? Ya boy. Christian, the Paladin. I mean, he's blonde, just like me. All right, let's go fight these guys. Ooh, we got ourselves a bridge battle. Okay, so the enemy tent's over here, and we're spawning in this corner. So we need to quickly dispatch this warrior and destroy the tent before dealing with Mr. Brutus. Otherwise, they're just going to be pumping out units. Now, we get skill points for completing the mission, not necessarily just defeating more enemies. So he's got 6. I'm not going to be able to do it with ours. All right, that grunt goes. Then it's Amber. So Amber and Elm are going to right flank. Christian will hold the bridge. And we got to remember that it's going to apply... I need a different attack for this guy. I need to get an additional attack that doesn't do water. Amber and Elm kind of work against each other. That being said, I'm going to buff movement and rush for it. Just got to make sure I'm not in attack range. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't be around those tiles. There's just nothing else I can really do at the moment, even though I have the action die. I need an additional attack move. Like, there's a lot of fun shenaniganry, strategery involved in this. This is +5. Okay, we'll eliminate this guy. And there's just nothing else I can really do, even though I have the die. So the issue here, what's my shortcoming? No, buddy, you're supposed to fight across the bridge. Fight me, you coward! What are you doing? I'm not gonna worry about that guy. I'm gonna charge this guy. I mean, we got the 6. We'll reroll one of them. We got a 1. We went from a 2 to a 1. And I'm gonna gain 2 shield. Yeah, I think this is. I just need a die. It doesn't matter. Wow, all 3 on that round weren't able to use their 3rd die actions. Dang, the little guys with the hammers are kind of scary. All right, what do you do, Brute? Oh no, it's an archer. You're gonna be used to smite this guy. And we're gonna heal. I'm gonna re-roll that one. If I can get a 5 or 6, I did not. Yeah, with 2 to 2. Oh my gosh. I got a 5. Yes. All right, good. Give you 5 health. Go back up to full, and we'll move you into the fight, Elm. Now, do I want to move behind? What's his movement? 4. All right, we're safe. Yeah, after this, it might make the most sense to get Elm a secondary attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to get right here. I'm gonna re-roll the 1, hoping for a 2. There we go. I mean, that works. Buff with a 5. Pop right here. Double attack. 6 + 1. You know, I think I could have done that a little. No, we had 3 die. We did exactly what we needed to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm out of range of the big guy. I'll take an arrow. Heal. Yep. I'm in a spot where I don't think this guy can, if he goes for me. Oh, he came here. Excellent. We'll have a duel. 2 damage. You ain't got nothing. I'm gonna destroy the man. I'm going to destroy the man right here. I won't be able to get enough to then also get a third attack on this guy. Or will I? I haven't used any movement, and that did crit? I don't know how that happened, but I will take it. I'm gonna re-roll the 2. Give me, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Jeez, just crushing him. Get our movement back, get all the way over here. And we don't have any die, or else I would pop up the armor upgrade, but honestly, now we just have the single archer left. We'll take our skill points, please, and thank you. I'm gonna hide behind the bush and ambush you. We'll buff for 3, move again, and slap the man. Or pig, thing, enemy. Yep, so that relic that we bought for Christian, he one-shotted those enemies. All right, Elm, we need more attacks. What is this? What is this? Lightning bolt. Yes, I do want some lightning. Improve input dice value constraints, or I could increase the damage output. Well, I know. The target's next attack deals an additional 3 lightning. Fantastic. I definitely want lightning, or I could, oh, I have an entangle move. You know what? Remove input dice value constraints. So that means just any die. Fireball, yeah. Oh, dude, they got cavalry. Now, that was a purple item. So our humble heroes started at, oh, Hamlet. Oh, a horse, my kingdom for a horse. These party poopers, they've been ruining our fun. And they think they're strong enough to take down the mighty duo, Hamlet and Sizzle, all on their own. Yeah, actually. I've put quite a bit of points into damage output, buddy, and you look like you are a punching bag of pork. And we get the first move. Oh, that being said, oh, they got the tent. His health is 27, and he's got a movement range of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, not in range. Son of a gun. Deal lightning damage. Does. Oh, it's based off the die, right? Yeah, I want to do lightning damage. I need to re-roll. And a 5. There we go. 5, 4, and 2. That's not bad. To get in range, I think I only need to buff with my 2. Now for this, it's just flat out, so we'll just use the 4. We're hitting him with that, but now... absolutely zapped the dude. Just crushed him. Alright, so defeat enemies with fire damage. Whoops. That's gonna have to be our Amber Pyromancer. End the mission with Elm at full HP. I think we can do that. Now he's got a couple attacks, and I'm not sure like how much they do. So do we just run up and punch the dude in the face as fast as possible to get another 3? My re-rolling has been unlucky. 1, 2, 3. Dang it. You know what? I can shield bash with my 3s. So we'll take the 6. Oh, and I just realized this guy's filling up a 2x2 grid. And I don't want to get this little guy to flank me. So we're gonna double stun. Well, single stun. Do you get stunned? He's got some resistances. So yeah, it looks like he's completely resistant to stun. Hey guys, I got a brilliant idea. Watch it. Watch me not read all the instructions. Now that was 5 because probably should have done some armor. No, we need to apply some fire damage to the man. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of fire going on here. I need a buff, and I need to get really close. Range 2 to 5, but a radius of 2. Oh, look at this deal. Blank plus blank divided by 2. Okay. A 5. Yeah, let's re-roll that one too. So you know what? We're feeling lucky, and we blew it. I should have kept it. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Son of a gun. If this was a 2, we could have done some serious damage. So this is that plus 1. That's some good fire. Is he resistant to fire? He shouldn't be. All right, let's see what this is. Need a 1. Oh, we need 1 more die. Okay, well, I don't have that. So we'll just end our turn. Good, good. Oh, yeah, I sort of forgot in this just, like, skirmish. Look at it. The dude's down to 10. Ooh, 6 physical damage. And 2 shield to everybody? You son of a gun. All right, Elm's going to have to heal this guy, or we're going to have some problems. Just out of range. That is a son of a biscuit. Or if he has an item, actually. But I definitely want to heal you almost to full. It's just the armor. It takes off the armor, which is, you know what, we'll do it. We got to get rid of the armor anyway. Probably could have done lightning. Probably should have done lightning. What a poop roll. We can only re-roll 1. Give me a 6. Are you kidding me? I mean, statistically speaking, it's possible. All right, so what we can do is definitely do 3 physical damage. He's got 4 health. Oh, wait, but I have the charm, remember. So this is actually going to do enough to smite the guy. There he is, because a 1 does a 3. That was the best thing I've ever purchased. You're going to regret that. No. You're not allowed to get up and continue fighting, okay? I thought we were going to kill you, but now I'm realizing the fight has only begun. All right, so I've got to destroy this guy. He's here. I get the most utility. I have to end this guy's life, but that's gonna use one of my die. He's got 8. I do this plus 1, that's 4, and then one of those attacks is. But you know, if I had done this right, let's get this guy on fire. You can't be. You shouldn't be resistant to that. That was suboptimal. We got things incorrect there. That's for sure. We could have moved here with 1 movement and done 3 attacks. 2 claws and 1 fire to the guy on the right, and that would have been pretty solid. Instead, we've allowed Amber, our pyromancer, to be completely surrounded and absolutely crushed. Oh my god. Oh my god. You put those die away, Hamlet. You stop it. Oh my god, she's giving everyone shield. All right, this fight is not going to be easy. We probably should have farmed 1 more combat encounter before we went in this. Flee is an option. We need to, wait a minute. Why can't I flee? All I have to do is defeat Hamlet. That's the mission. I don't think I have to defeat all the enemies. That's a decent, that's a pretty penny of damage. 9 damage. And I need to heal. Who do I need to heal? Well, the answer is everybody. Yeah, we're gonna heal Big Boy. Give me a 6, please. Oh, blah, 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 blah. All right, I really hope that you have the healing option. You do. Regain how much HP? Well, we're gonna need to re-roll all of our trash. The dice stuck. A 4 and a 2. Okay, so that's what we got. You can do it. You can end this. Did we win? He's not dead yet. Yes, that one got close, man. We bit off a little bit more than we could chew, but we've completed Greenwood Isle. We've conquered the island, and we got the bulwark. Look at that armor. I need to see it. Giveth me thine glorious loot. Bestoweth upon me the power of the gods. I don't think I've ever seen this mysterious woman around before, but she seems friendly enough. Well, that's usually the recipe for disaster in my case. The ferry to Blackbone Bay arrived. Ooh, we've got a new zone. But this weird energy situation definitely got worse not long before you got back. I hope this is all just a coincidence. No, it's not, okay? We got stuff to do. And let's go ahead and see this new mythical set of armor. Sanctuary. The next 3 attacks against the target deal no damage. You have got to be. That is so awesome. Equip an item with a negative effect. Yeah. So he lost a little bit of dexterity here, but we can increase our movement by 1 if we wanted to. I think we do want to make up for that dexterity loss. Starting with 1 armor sounds kind of nice. Ooh, and regaining health. I mean, he's a paladin, right? So yeah, we're kind of stacking everything on Christian here. So let's go see. Blackbone Bay, reported threats. We've got fish people. Brimstone Core, we don't have available to it. So we're in this beautiful little archipelago, but people are starting to come back now. And we've got ourselves a shop with 538. If you're looking to give fate a nudge in your favor, please come in. Are you saying, can we boost? Skill points for gold. I gain 1 skill point from here, or I can sacrifice skill points for gold. No, thank you. I mean, I definitely want to buy them. I could buy 2, unless Ruby has something stacked for me. Increase all holy damage. I can take 1 fire damage at the start of my turn, but then, wow, that's intriguing. A little risk reward there, I like it. Lightning resistance, freedom of movement, become immune to all stunning. Okay. Now let's see what this little mystery was over here. What a delightful game, man. So now our party is large and in charge. Pretty dangly, decently upgraded. And we got some fish pirates. Let's go see what's going on the new island after we've conquered the first. So that guy's got a cannon, no thanks. Oh, they're gonna have guns, aren't they? Okay. You know what? Once you come to the island, you cannot go back. So, once again, I want to say a big shout out and thank you to Double Dungeon for sponsoring today's game. It's always a joy to get paid to play an incredibly fun game, and this is that. I am hooked. So check out the game for yourself using the link in the video description below. Remember that it's out right now, and you can check it out. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to hop back into the game. Let me know if you want to see more.